Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to explain you the poem number 1 in class plus 2 English, and the name of this poem is My Mother at 66, and it is written by Kamla Das. You all know that aging is a natural process, and in this poem, the poetess Kamla Das, she has described her personal experience when she was going to the Cochin airport and her mother was sitting next to her. Now I will start the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother. The poetess Kamla Das says that she was driving from her parents' home and she was going to the airport where she had to board the flight and she was sitting next to her mother. Doors, open mouth, her face ashen like that of a corpse. Actually, she was feeling very sleepy. Her mouth was open and she was looking like a corpse. Corpse means a dead body. And then realized with pain, a painful thought came into her mind, and this painful thought was that she was going to get separated from her mother. Actually, when she looked at her mother, she was not only looking old, at the same time, she had become old also. I repeat again, realized with pain. What was her pain? What was her painful thought? That she was as old as she looked. Means she had not only become old, but at the same time, she had become old. As it was a painful thought, so she decided to put that thought away. She decided that she would not be thinking about this thing and she would be focusing on some other thing. And she started looking out of the car. First of all, she looked at the young tree sprinting. Sprinting means running. You know, when we drive, whenever we are sitting in a car, our car moves forward and all the trees seem to be running behind us. So when she looked at the trees, then she realized that all the trees were running very fast. They were going in the opposite direction. And then she looked at the merry children, merry, M-E-R-R-Y, merry, happy children. They were spilling out. They were coming out in large numbers. Now, why the poet has introduced trees and children in this poem? Actually, the poet Kamla Das, she wanted to show the contrast that was there inside the car and outside the car. Inside the car, her mother was sitting. She did not have the energy, enthusiasm. But the children, they have a lot of energy. They have a lot of enthusiasm. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan pale as a late winter's moon. Now, the poetess has reached the airport, and after going through the security checkup, again she looked at her mother. Again, she was looking very old. Her face was looking very pale, and here the mother's condition has been compared to the late winter's moon. Why late winter's moon? Like in winter, the moon looks very pale. In the same way, mother's face was also looking very pale. And winter is the last phase of all the seasons. In the same way, mother's last phase, the poet's mother's last phase was going on. She was close to her death, and felt that old familiar ache. Then she had her childhood fear in her mind. What was it her fear? The fear was that she would get separated from her mother. But all I said was, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. Actually, the poet did not have the appropriate words. She wanted to give her the cheerful farewell, and she simply said that, she was very optimistic. She simply said that, Amma, see you soon.